California's luxury housing crash. Million-dollar mansions slashed 50%. For decades, California's high-end real estate seemed untouchable, a world powered by wealth, confidence, and endless demand. Luxury buyers purchased homes with cash, developers built mansions on every cliff, and the Golden State became a global symbol of prestige. But today, the story is changing. The luxury housing market, once the strongest part of California's economy, is showing signs of stress that can no longer be ignored. Homes that once sold instantly now sit quietly on the market, waiting for buyers who no longer rush in. And beneath the surface, data tells a story of slowing demand, shifting psychology, and rising fear. California's luxury market has always relied on one thing: belief. Belief that the wealthy will always want to live here. Belief that prices only go up. Belief that million-dollar mansions will always have buyers waiting in line. For decades, this belief held true. But in 2024 and 2025, something subtle but significant has changed. Luxury listings are lingering, price cuts are quietly appearing, and the psychology of buyers at the top is shifting from excitement to hesitation. For years, the luxury market in Los Angeles thrived because of one powerful force: all-cash buyers. These were high-net-worth individuals who could close multi-million-dollar deals without financing, inspections, or negotiation. Their confidence kept the market alive even when interest rates rose. But now even cash buyers are stepping back. Recent data shows pending luxury home sales dropping nearly 10% year over year, the largest decline since mid-2023. Wealthy buyers are becoming cautious, watching the economy and waiting for clarity. This is one of the clearest early indicators of a luxury slowdown. When the wealthy begin to hesitate, the rest of the market eventually follows. For decades, luxury homes in California sold the moment they hit the market. The views, the architecture, the prestige, everything worked together to create instant demand. Real estate agents barely had to try. But this era is ending. Million-dollar homes are sitting for 90, 120, even 180 days. Some require multiple price cuts just to bring in showings, and many of the newest listings are struggling to attract high-quality offers. What once felt like an unstoppable engine is losing momentum. Then came one of the most symbolic events of the year: the bluff collapse in Rancho Palos Verdes. In a wealthy coastal neighborhood, a massive section of cliff suddenly gave way, dropping 30 to 40 feet without warning. Backyards vanished, fences fell, patios split in half. Homes that once felt secure were suddenly inches closer to the Pacific Ocean. Even though no houses fell, the message was clear: luxury doesn't guarantee safety. This collapse wasn't just a geological event, it was a metaphor. A physical sign of the instability growing beneath California's most expensive real estate. Rancho Palos Verdes rests on some of the most active landslide zones in Southern California. Residents regularly report cracks in foundations, shifting soil, and slow earth movement beneath their homes. These geological threats never disappear, they only wait. What makes this so important is simple: wealthy buyers now consider risk more seriously than ever before. If a multi-million-dollar mansion can lose part of its backyard overnight, what does that mean for long-term value? What does that mean for resale? Luxury buyers do not like uncertainty, and uncertainty is becoming harder to ignore. Another pressure point is growing quietly but rapidly: insurance. In recent years, major insurers have pulled out of California or significantly reduced coverage. For high-end homes in wildfire zones, coastal erosion zones, and older luxury communities, insurance is becoming extremely expensive or unavailable. For wealthy buyers, high insurance premiums can be tolerated. But being unable to insure a multi-million-dollar property, that changes everything. Deals fall through, buyers back out, sellers lose leverage. And a luxury home without insurance is a luxury home that cannot sell. The truth about supply and demand. People often talk about California's housing shortage, but this is only half true. California has a low-income housing shortage, but a high-end housing surplus. Developers spent a decade building more luxury units than the market could absorb. In cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Oakland, vacancy rates in high-end apartments range from 5% to 7%. That may not sound like much, but in real estate economics, it's huge. It means oversupply. It means stagnation. It means developers built more than buyers needed. Luxury units sitting empty is one of the strongest warning signs of a market losing balance. California is now facing something rare: too many luxury homes and too few luxury buyers. Homes priced between $2 million and $10 million are staying on the market longer each month. Some have been listed for over a year with no sale. This glut began quietly several years ago, but it is now accelerating. Economic uncertainty, tax concerns, climate risk, and shifting buyer psychology are all converging at once. Luxury inventory is growing, but demand is not. When oversupply meets hesitation, prices begin to soften. Wealthy buyers are not immune to fear. They read the same financial forecasts. They see the same stock market volatility. They feel the same uncertainty that ripples through the broader economy. High net worth individuals are increasingly waiting for clarity instead of rushing into deals. Some are relocating to lower tax states. Others are adopting a wait-and-see approach, something unheard of in the California luxury market for years. When the wealthy slow down, the market slows with them. For decades, California luxury real estate was fearless. Prices didn't fall, buyers didn't hesitate, developers didn't stop building. But now, an unfamiliar emotion has entered the high-end market: fear. Fear of climate risk, fear of economic instability, fear of buying at the top, fear of owning a home that becomes difficult to resell. These fears may be quiet, but they are powerful enough to slow even the strongest markets. California is not experiencing a luxury crash, at least not yet. But the indicators are becoming too significant to overlook. When homes sit longer, when price cuts grow, when buyers hesitate, and when risk increases, the foundation begins to weaken. The cracks forming at the top of the market are early signals. Signals that what happens next will determine the direction of California real estate for years to come. This story is not just about multi-million-dollar homes. It is about a system built on confidence, and what happens when that confidence begins to fade. Luxury markets fall first, luxury markets fall hardest, and luxury markets send warnings long before the rest of the housing market feels the pressure. If the top is cracking, it is only a matter of time before the pressure moves down the ladder. This is California reality. Stay aware, stay informed, and prepare, because the next chapter of California's housing story is only beginning.